So I was seriously contemplating taking the interstate route, but alright, so okay. But with that tire issue, I'm gonna have a weigh station I gotta go through right there in right after I get on the 15 freeway, and then have another one in Wyoming to deal with. Yeah, we'll have one on 30 as well, or 89, whatever, and 30. But it's only the one. And the one that's down there by Brigham City is, there's a better chance that I could get pulled in and get inspected or something. I don't want them to find that tire like that, so I could get it fixed right away at the Loves, but then we'll create other problems with getting the load to Chicago when I want it to be there. So I'm gonna go ahead and run on it like it is. I'll take the Scenic route like I originally considered doing. Yeah, it's gonna be a slow run, but do what I can to get to Kemmerer. If not, I'll just find somewhere to bed down over there, or PC to Kemmerer and say that's the nearest safe haven or something along that line. I don't really care.
You have 2 hours and 22 minutes of remaining drive time.
Let's go to first gear because it's a heavy load, and if I'm starting on even a slight incline, it's going to be harder. It's harder on the clutch, which I like to be easy on. Light's turning yellow, but who's getting a green? Are they getting a green first, or no? Both of us. I feel like it might be a mistake going this direction, but it doesn't really matter if. I can run 700-mile shifts from here. It's just I want to get whatever miles I can and not put my load through weigh stations that I didn't need to go through if I can avoid them, whatever. At least not until after I get the tire fixed. So we'll head up here away, and then we'll head over eastbound. Across 89. Traffic down there in Layton looks like crap. Trip meter. I'll probably still end up with about a 700-mile shift today, or close to it. High 600s at least, and like I say, hopefully get myself in a position where there's a better chance I can get there in 2 more shifts after that. I think I could probably get there in 2 shifts anyway, but I would feel more comfortable if I got further down the road. At least covered some of these miles. Even just 100 miles would be good. Then it's 650-mile shifts. It'll be 2 longer shifts, but it should be doable. a few lights to deal with in Logan itself, and then it'll be a right turn on the, I think it's 89. Yeah, US 89. Basically 89 and 91 will split off. 91 will keep going north, and then 89 will split off over to the east. End up working over to Bear Lake, and then start heading south from there. Seriously, dude. I've got a lot of uphill climbing, going up toward Bear Lake, so it is going to slow me down, especially with as heavy as this load is. But say any kind of miles at all, even if I don't reach Kemmerer. Come on, dude, really? I don't have to worry about you. And of course, look, he starts speeding up a little bit after I move over to pass him. Why do you damn people always do that? God, I can't stand dealing with people like that. It's safer for me to be somewhere other than right behind you. Nobody likes getting held up, and it's even worse when I decide, oh, you're going to stay there at that speed, and I'm going to go commit to going around you, and then you suddenly speed up and make me look like an idiot for hanging out there. It happens all the time. Turning yellow, red, Cox, Honeyland. Downfall with this route is Google, the times it's given, it's assuming that I'm in a car and that I can go full speed up all these roads, but the truth is I can't go that fast because my load is going to keep me from going that fast. So I suspect I might not reach Kemmerer because it's going to be like 110 miles or something like that. I don't know, there's a slight possibility I could get there, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I'll have less traffic on 89 this time than last time I went through there was on a Saturday afternoon. Yeah, that's not a good time to be going through there. I had a lot of people going up there for recreational stuff, bicycling, hiking, kayaking, rafting, whatever, all that kind of stuff going on up there, and just too much of a crowd of traffic there. And most of the time I wasn't such, it's more I was in their way than me and somebody else in my way, but still, it's, yeah, not the greatest. Alright, coming up on 165, which I think is what I normally would have taken up from JBS. I believe. Sort of. Would have been a more direct route at least, but I did need fuel, so can't complain about that. Costa Vida, man, fresh Mexican grill. I used to come up here a lot when I was in the Walmart fleet because I used to deliver regularly to the Sam's Club store up here on just here on the north end of town. This was about as far as I went away from Colton, except for before the Seattle area stores all closed down. And we had like 3 Sam's Clubs up in there: Seattle, Auburn, and Kent, that we also delivered to, and those were like 1,200-mile routes, but they all they ended up closing all those stores down, and I think they made one of them into an e-commerce distribution center or something like that. They were trying to gear up to compete more effectively with Amazon. Walmart was, whatever. And yeah, this store up here was like 700 miles or so, and then the other one the other furthest one was Las Cruces. Ducati or something, I can't tell. Had an interesting front end on it. Thought it might have been a Ducati. But it'd be nice if they do, because it's a real pain in the butt having to keep stopping and starting, stopping and starting. Chakarama. Stay green. Keep all my lights green, please. So far, so good. Yeah, this one should be fine because it's still a walk sign on it. Long time to be coming through here. Everybody going home from work. So much for that. It's just too much traffic here. Just married, brown chicken, brown what? Was that supposed to be like a play on that bow chicken bow bow or whatever? Bow wow, whatever the hell that was, you know. Bow chicken wow wow, whatever. What the hell is that? I don't even know where the hell that comes from. I hear people say it though. Okay, 2 blocks up, so I think the next light up is the one I'm going to turn at. It's either that or it's either the one that just turned green or it's the one that's red right after it, I think. But it might be the one that just turned that's green. Come on, like the next light up after this. So I see I'm only 2 blocks away. Just can't tell if there's another street in between us. Yeah, I think that is. Yeah, yeah, this is the street right here, so yeah, it'll be a right turn here. And we can be away from some of this, at least some of this traffic. Still have a little bit more slow stuff to deal with. Just on time. I saw that timer counting down like shit. Got through on yellow, so I'm good. Alright, so this section up here is the most grueling part. Basically in between here and Bear Lake, or Garden City. Got a lot of curves I'll have to deal with, and then uphill and stuff. But then once I get down onto, what's that, State Route 89 or whatever the hell, no, State Route 30, whatever, and then US 30, it gets, for the most part, better. Utah State University here. Nice view there. 460 mile marker. Chunk of this too, though, the bigger problem is going to be the curves. You know, the hills will slow me down some, but and there will be some steeper areas. That'll be especially a problem, but good. You know, some of the areas it's manageable. It's just the curves might keep my speed down. Cemetery and Logan Canyon coming up ahead. Or I'll keep going this way where we're heading, and we'll go up into Logan Canyon basically. Okay, yeah. Although I saw a car back there, but it looked like they turned making a left into there. Frederico's Pizza and Salad. National Forest information. Nice view here. Have fun with these canyons. Logan River here. Right here, I can run faster as far as the grade is concerned and speed limit, but can't keep my speed up because of the curves. Cache National Forest. Stokes Nature Center. Alright, 50 zone, so yeah, a little bit better with the hill with the curves now for a little bit, not much. Entering motorized restricted area. Certified weed-free feed. Yeah, see, I can't keep my speed up because these curves are a little too tight. There'll be plenty of these to deal with. So more than halfway between here and Garden City. Like somebody hiking over here on the other side. Or no, they just move on around, aren't they? Lower Second Dam. Main use area closed from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Some people fishing over here, got a picnic area and all that. Nice not having anybody coming the other way, coming up behind me anymore this time. Santa Vu Catering. Downshift again, but I want to keep running my RPM up to like 1800. Another dam right here, or spillway, whatever you want to call it. I seem to be okay staying in ninth gear. It doesn't really look like it's an incredibly long number of miles to get to Garden City. Based on how quickly my blue dot's moving on the map, it's what's the curves that'll make it longer distance than what the map zoom level's suggesting. Kind of Malibu Campground, something like that. Bit of snow over here on the ground. Mostly dry, but there are some patches of snow everywhere. It's in between the trees. Summer home site, something like that. Summer home site. Birch Glen summer home site. What? There was a weight limit thing on that little bridge going across the river. It said 27 tons. That little bridge. Is there? How's even a truck get on make the turn and cross it? It didn't look like it's very wide. Lower speed there, damn it. Oh, I hate that when my truck does that. I feel like like the safety system, whatever, kicking in to try to control it, whatever. Okay, we'll get a little bit more grueling to the top of the, basically to the summit up here. I have a little bit of a straight coming up here, it looks like, and then I'll start getting up, the more curve. This is only part of the curves. Cass archery range. Bringing my car, maybe my wife and all that, Pine Bluff summer home site. Have some fun here, hiking and all that, and checking out whatever. This is supposed to be the straight area right here, and it looks worse than the other stuff. Princeton Valley Campground. Oh, now I got a pickup behind me. They're catching up to me. It's the first person I've seen so far. dropping to 40 here. A little volleyball court and something there. Yeah, it's not the most well-liked truck route for obvious reasons, but when you're up for some scenery, it's good. And when you're up for at least avoiding, or at least having one less way station to deal with, it's also good. Nice mountains up there. I want to go skiing down it. All that powder with nothing around it. Uh, 30-mile-an-hour advisory is probably going to get tighter here. I should have let the truck go by, but didn't catch that turnout until it was a little bit too late. If I find another turnout here, I'll probably get out of his way. So I'm not having really any problems maintaining the speed limit. You know, when I'm allowed to, when the curves allow me to, but you know, all the curves are just specifically not allowing that to happen. Go by real quick. Some hill climbing lane, like some truck climbing lanes, but I don't know how far I have to go to get to them. I know I've seen them before. I just they're kind of sporadic though. I suspect these other trucks that are on this road are they're rookies who have no idea what they're getting themselves into. So it makes you wonder, like, what the hell are you doing on this road then? Now, I already explained that one. Yeah, 30 miles longer to go the other way, but it's actually just as fast, probably even faster for a truck to go the other way, but yeah, we got a leaky tire involved and way station in the area. Nope. We'll stay away from that. And I got two more of them coming up behind me now. Seriously, how can you complain about this scenery? It's just gorgeous. What is that? A cave with some kind of a barrier in front of it. Trying to keep this bunkers at, I guess. So far. Hopefully it stays that way. That's not enough of a turnout there for me to move out of the way though. Says quarter mile. My bad looking Dodge Ram back there. Damn it. This Jeep's gonna mess it up for me though. Bad spot to do that because I'm having a hard time getting any speed back up since it's on an uphill grade. That Jeep didn't help me with getting out of the way more effectively. I think we're getting over by the area, not too far away from here where I think there's a runaway truck ramp on the other side. 7% grade here if I remember. Anybody catching up to me? I don't see anybody yet. one thing, this will help clean out my DPF pretty good. You should be able to, like the engine running warm enough where it can actually do its self-cleaning process. And see, here's that second lane I was looking for earlier. So right at the end of all these switchbacks, or the ones that are very apparent on the map. Miles have I done now? 25, okay. So even if I just do like 100 or so miles, I'll be in much better shape to be able to get there in 2 shifts. I'm almost at the end of the switchbacks. A downhill run, I think, most of the way back down to Garden City, Bear Lake area. Starting to see more snow here now. The roads are in great shape, but hopefully more snow staying around. Alright, yeah, speed limit's picking up to 60, which is also a good indication that we're done with the sharper curves. There's a runaway truck ramp over here somewhere. I just can't remember where it's at. I did not pass it yet, as far as I know. I thought it was right by a left curve when you're coming the opposite way. That or I passed it already and didn't realize it. I don't know. I was looking for it though. I didn't see it. Looks like a green and white mix there now. Forestry Field Station, Utah State University. No vehicle turnout, 500 feet. Thankfully nobody behind me. Looks like he's going snowshoeing. He's starting to put crampons on, it looked like. Campground, something like that. Still nobody back there behind me. It's good. Yeah, Red Line is not that far from here to Garden City, but if I have to keep snaking back and forth, and add some miles to it. Snow cap there. Yeah, something like that, whatever. Tracked plow. Usually I see those at ski resorts. Dropping down to 55 zone. Why? Franklin Basin Road. Probably these curves. Chains required but flashing. Beaver Creek here. It's that 485 mile marker. Degree temps here. See, saw the water there. Wanted to know what the temperature was. Know if there's any concern about black ice. It's not very likely at this time of day I'll run into black ice, but it could happen. Black ice is most commonly a problem in the morning hours when the sun is first starting to come up, and any ice that's built up on the road already, it's more visible, ends up melting, and then it's covered by water, and then it just starts looking like just water on the road or something. Or you won't even tell that there's anything on the road. once we get past Garden City, you should be able to run higher speeds most of the way, except for where terrain slows me down. There will be a way station as well. This hour is a decent chance it'll be, there's a possibility it'll be open too. Snowmobiles, next 10 miles. Stay Route 243, Beaver Mountain. And Beaver Creek Lodge over here on the right. Oh, they probably like snowmobile racing and stuff through here. I can see like kind of a track right there to go screwball around on. See a bunch of them lined up over there, unused snowmobiles over there. Just waiting for people to rent them and have fun on them. This is the area where that runaway truck ramp is at. I know it's for the westbound side though. We're starting to get a little bit of snow flurries or blowing snow, whatever it is. And we got a car coming behind me. It's not caught up yet, but it's catching up. I have a turnout right here too. What? No. Thought I had a turnout I could use there, but 500 feet. All right, good. I'm gonna get this guy around me quicker. Another car coming now, right after I got through there. Not going to be able to run, get into the next gear without having to drop back down, so I'm going to have to deal with it and see. Actually, that works out even better. Passing zone, they were able to get around me, and now I don't have to worry about moving out of anybody's way. It's a gorgeous view. 70 mile marker. How many loaded have I done so far? About 38. I have enough range for about 85 or so more if I can stay at 60, but I can't. So, could possibly get right at about 100 miles. I think that's going to be a little bit short of Kemmerer. Speed up as long as I have a chance to. Alright, brake check area. It's a white sign, black writing. It means I have to stop. One mile ahead. Look at all that snow. Yeah, a lot of fun with snowmobiles or whatever else on here. Brake check. Oh. Alright, 8% downhill grade. Alright. Okay, I stopped. A 40-mile-an-hour limit for now. Another 8%er here. So I might go ahead and downshift. Rest area. That way, I mean, I'm going to be slower going down the hill, but at least it'll mean not using my brakes. Look at that view. Bear Lake. It's gorgeous. I think this is, yeah, a good idea to have 2 lanes here. Even in 6th gear, it's still wanting to gain a little bit of speed here. No, not anymore. 7th. I might touch the brakes periodically in 7th, but for the most part, it seems okay. Yeah, it's picking up a little bit of speed, but I'm still below 40. Get around the curve, I might get back over and let them by. Not enough shoulder. Oh, there we go. Actually, it'd be better. Got an extra lane here. What we might call stab braking, not the emergency type stab braking, but the other type. Some people might have an issue with that terminology, but basically where I am periodically hitting the brakes and playing the 5-3 rule. Lead off at least 5 miles an hour and take at least 3 seconds to do it. Keep checking mirrors for any signs of smoke on your brakes. If you see even a first hint of evidence that they're starting to smoke, then it's a good idea to stop and wait for them to cool off. Of course, the even better thing to do would be if I were to go down a gear and, because the Jake brakes are more effective the lower the gear you're in. So if I go down a gear, there's a better chance I can come down this grade without even touching the brakes at all. This little neighborhood here. We still got 8%, so what I'll do here is it's going to flatten out a little bit, and I'll just let the Jake brakes slow me down naturally down to a lower speed, like even like 30 or something. Yeah, see, I'm already down to 32, 31, 30. Runaway truck ramp. 1 mile catch net system. Catch net system. Well, there's like actually a net there to catch. I've been by this truck ramp, escape ramp, but I don't remember remember there being like a net setup. Guys, see, I'm creeping up to 37, 38. I'm going to be hitting my brakes here in a second. I'm up to 40. When I get to 1900 RPM, I'm usually hitting the brakes. Alright, 34 miles an hour now, and just let it control me now. It's not as steep either. Bridgerland Adventure Park. Interesting. That looks like almost like a military confidence course. As you see, we're almost down to the bottom. And now the grade is enough where 7th gear is keeping me at 35, now 36 the entire time. Now up to 38, so it's still gaining some speed, but not as bad. Okay, so it is some kind of a... What is up with this setup here? Okay, so it is a... It's like an arresting gear kind of setup, kind of like an aircraft carrier. It actually has 4 sets of basically catch wires. Yeah, that all stretch out when you, I'm trying to slow you down. Interesting. Be interested in seeing how effective that is. I don't remember it being that type of a system. Alright, it's going to be a right turn up here in the lights. And we're dropping to 35. Go-kart track or something? Yeah, looks like it. Slick kart track, whatever you call these damn things. Rendezvous Beach. We got Renegade Raceway. What do they call it? That's more... Building more homes over here on the right. Alright, Utah Highway 30. Yeah, we've been on 30 a lot today. Bears, shakes, and sodas. Get past town, we can at least have some better speed to work with. An hour and 12 left on the clock. Done 47 miles, so about 60-ish to go. About 60-ish to go to Kemmerer. There's actually a chance I could make it. I'll have nothing on my clock by the time I get there, but that'll be the 100 miles I'm looking for and get me down to where it's about 650, 660 per shift from there, and I can run like 700 tomorrow. So once I'm past Kemmerer, it's an easy shot down to Little America, and then very easy to run 700-mile shifts across Wyoming and Nebraska. Garden City Pond. Nice big houses here. Yeah. Probably at least 3,500, 4,000 square foot homes as well. Up here on the hill to my right, that is. Okay, can we extend this 40-mile-an-hour crap? Gotta wait till I get past the city limit, which I still got like probably a couple miles or so to go. Weird spot for a lighthouse. Lighthouse retreat at Bear Lake. Nightly rentals allowed. I guess it's just a decorative. It's a lighthouse. It's not intended to be used as an actual lighthouse, but more of a, I guess, a gathering place for these geese or something. Got some really long necks on them. Yeah, I think that's what they are. Too big to be ducks, and only ducks and geese seem to have necks that long. Okay, well, I can't make it to Kemmerer if I'm going to keep doing 40 miles an hour the entire way. Come on. Ideal Beach Resort. Bear Lake Golf Club, whatever. Bear Lake Timeshare. Check in at the office. Alright, here we go. 55. Building more stuff over here. See, I got S80 over there. High reach. I used to work on those. I use those things a lot. No parking within 15 feet of pavement next 4 miles. Between me and the Wyoming line. Yeah, I think the Wyoming line's where I'll see the weigh station. Or is it after I get on the US 30? I can't remember. unit or something? Kind of looked like that might what it might have been. Rest area, half mile. Meadowfield Drive here. Looks like the rest area is closed. Oh, yeah, that is. Got some sheep and a donkey there. Almost done with Bear Lake here. Got Lake Town Drive-In Grill and Rendezvous Beach Rentals. Doing 55 or all 60, whatever. The town of Lake Town coming up here. You're gonna see a lower speed limit? I don't know. I don't see any. Oh, yeah, I do see a sign coming up. 50. Kemmerer, 46 miles away. I still got an hour and one to go, so if that's the case, it sounds like I have a chance to get there. Yeah, it'd put me just over 100 miles. 100 loaded miles, so it's get me down to 1,300 left, and that'd be 650 mile shifts the rest of the way. Which significantly increased my chances of getting to Chicago before the 20th. It also means that once I'm done delivering, I might have a fresh clock to work with and start running toward another load right away.
You have 11 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
over here where I remember that runaway truck ramp on the other side. I kept thinking it was over on 89. Escape ramp coming from the other direction, because I've done this route going the other way before, but yeah, I forgot it was right there. Get to the top of this hill, so my clock doesn't keep getting eaten up by this. Can't tell how far away I am from the summit. Time getting up to climbing that gear, so oh yeah, I'm picking up speed now, even in 7th gear. Get lucky and have them pass me with a, yeah, there's a passing zone right here. Wanting to know it's safe to come around me. SCCA Rallycross, huh? wanted to take my Subaru to some rallycross events. The SCCA is a Sports Car Club of America. And then rallycross is kind of like autocross, but on gravel and dirt. He wasn't exactly driving the kind of car I'd expect to be doing a rallycross event, but yeah, I don't know. Because a lot of the Subaru guys are really into doing rallycross. Yeah, I know one of the things they like to do is they'll put like painter's tape or something all over particularly the bottoms of their cars and stuff, so you know the rocks and gravel and all that stuff comes in their car doesn't pit the crap out of their car or chip up the paint and all that. Okay, so if you're like, what the hell's autocross? Okay, well, autocross you can have. Basically, you can be in a parking lot. You can be like a college parking lot or whatever. I remember when I was stationed at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base. There was a lot over there that every Saturday they'd have autocross events right there on base. Yay! 65 zone. Yay! Nearly as much snow on this side. Still some here, just not nearly as much. Again, a little bit too high gear here. Dropping to ninth, so I don't have to keep gripping my brakes. Oh yeah, that's better. Wait. Highway 16 coming up not very far away. I think that says 16. pretty good shape here to get to Kemmerer. It's about another 40-mile drive or so from Kemmerer to Little America, but it's mostly straight and relatively flat like this. Kemmerer's up on a hill. So, won't have much to slow me down tomorrow, except for maybe other truck traffic on I-80. I already know the road conditions are actually looking pretty good on I-80 in Wyoming now, and there's no snow in the forecast over the next 2 days, so unless there's some strong winds that will, that force me off the road, shouldn't be anything slowing me down at all. In fact, I can double check the forecast for Elk Mountain tomorrow, see if there is any strong wind expected at all. County landfill. Alright, State Route 16 coming up here, where I see these cars coming off the right side. And Evanston, turn right here, or stay straight ahead for Kemmerer. I think that way station might be on US 30 right after I get on the... Or it's right at the state line, I don't know. And the state line's coming up right there. I'm trying to remember where it's at. I know there's one here, I just don't remember where exactly it's at. US 30 would make sense though. US 30 is a more, it's a more well-used truck highway there. And they can catch both the traffic coming from both sides of the lake. The US 30 traffic and the State Route 30 traffic. Basically, they funnel in together, and I want to say right after that's where the way station is at. But I said, could be wrong. Could even be right here in front of me, but I don't know. Got to refresh my memory on this. Done 71 miles. I run about 70 miles actually, I'd say. It also, I think I didn't start the reset it right at the right spot. 6:42 so far for the shift. Teton, Yellowstone National Parks via Highway 89. Wagner Chevron Food Mart and Liquor. It's right here on US 30. Okay, so I'd have to get off at... Is there an exit number there? I have to exit the highway, whatever that is. US 189 it looks like. Let's get a satellite view. What kind of... Yeah, it's a small lot. Seems to be though. Much for parking there. At least doesn't look like there's much room to park, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, look, I got US 30 coming up here in front of me. Be a little bit before 6 o'clock when I get there. Could possibly be a little bit late on that, but we'll see. I don't mind stopping in and pull out too if I have to. Butte National Monument, 15 miles out. Starting to get a little bit of precipitation on my windshield now. Alright, 25 miles to go to Kemmerer now. I get lucky the way station will be closed, so it doesn't slow me down anymore. Auto Tour, Oregon Trail Auto Tour route. Might take me a bit of time to get up to speed here. pitch. Wildlife viewing area. Yeah, I see enough deer out on the road, next to the roads. Why would I want to stop at a wildlife viewing area to see a bunch of deer that I deal with anyway? I wasn't even paying attention to him. He waved, but I kind of wasn't paying half attention though to him until right when he was right in front of me. Station might be right there, right before Kemmerer, because see like a little orange spot right there, right before you get into Kemmerer. There's too many other trucks there. Not much point waving at anybody anymore.
Shares health update following car crash. ABC7ne.com 8 hours ago. Golf legend Tiger Woods shared a positive update on his recovery progress after sustaining serious injuries in a rollover crash last month. Woods, who suffered significant orthopedic injuries from the wreck, took to his Twitter Tuesday night to alert his followers that he is home from the hospital. Happy to report that I am back home and continuing my recovery, he said in a statement. I am so grateful for the outpouring of support and encouragement that I have received over the past few weeks. The 45-year-old professional golfer continued, thank you to the incredible surgeons, doctors, nurses and staff at Harbor UCLA Medical Center and Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. You have all taken such great care of me and I cannot thank you enough. I will be recovering at home and working on getting stronger every day, concluded Woods. The golfer sustained serious leg injuries in a rollover crash on Tuesday, February 23, in Southern California. The car he was driving, a 2021 Genesis GV80 midsize SUV, was found several hundred feet away from the center divider, in an area that has a high frequency of accidents, officials said. Authorities later stated that Woods will not face charges, adding investigators found no evidence of impairment when treating him at the scene. Los Angeles County Sheriff Alex Villanueva told reporters, we don't contemplate any charges whatsoever in this crash, and that the wreck was purely an accident. As for how Woods survived such a serious accident, the sheriff explained, thankfully, the interior was more or less intact, which kind of gave him the cushion to survive what otherwise would have been a fatal crash. Woods was wearing a seatbelt, which authorities believe also saved his life.
Okay, so all we know so far is he's home from the hospital. That's it. Don't know much about prognosis. As far as if they'll make a full recovery or at least they didn't mention it. At least I didn't, or was I not paying enough attention? I don't know. Fossil Butte National Monument, 5 miles away.
You have 0 hours and 29 minutes of remaining drive time.
Should be back to full speed here after this curve. Should be a pretty good straight stretch coming up here. Should be about 15 miles to go now to Kemmerer. Crossing next 10 miles. As if the deer really care where the signs are at. What, a magpie or something? striking distance of moving into the orange tier. It's more good progress, at least. See what I don't know. I'm not sure what the differences are with the different tiers. I know, obviously, indoor dining opens back up at the red tier.
Los Angeles, Orange counties within striking distance of moving to orange tier. Los Angeles and Orange counties are close to advancing into the orange tier in the state's reopening criteria as the daily COVID-19 case rate continues to fall in those areas. Both counties moved into the less restrictive red tier on Monday, and both are eyeing a move into the orange tier in the coming weeks, which would allow the county to lift all capacity limits at retail stores and shopping malls, while raising the allowable capacity at other locations, such as museums, movie theaters, aquariums, churches, fitness centers and restaurants. The orange tier would also authorize a reopening of bars for outdoor service and limited indoor service at wineries and breweries. The case rate in LA County has fallen to 4.1 per 100,000 residents. To move from the red tier to the orange tier, a county must have a daily case rate of 3.9 per 100,000 residents or better for 2 consecutive weeks. The latest update from the state shows Orange County's coronavirus case rate fell for a 9th straight week to 4 cases per day per 100,000 residents. The positivity rate also fell from 3.2% last week to 2.2% this week. Related, gyms, restaurants, movie theaters in LA County welcome eased COVID rules after move to red tier Monday. Los Angeles County restaurants can again welcome customers indoors, and movie theaters and fitness centers were able to reopen, all at limited capacity, Monday after the county advanced to a less restrictive tier. Falling case rates are continuing throughout the state, including in San Diego and Riverside counties, which both qualified Tuesday to join LA and Orange counties in the red tier. As of Tuesday, only 11 of the state's 58 counties were still languishing in the most restrictive purple tier of the economic reopening blueprint. Gov. Gavin Newsom said that equates to more and more business activity, more people back in schools, more and more energy, more optimism about this state and its future. LA County on Monday officially entered the red tier of state's 4-level blueprint for a safer economy, which governs business restrictions during the pandemic. County rankings in the blueprint are based on the rates of daily new cases and the rate of people testing positive for the virus. LA County's 7-day average of positive tests is now at 2%, according to the state. The county entered the red tier, which allowed the resumption of indoor dining and the reopening of movie theaters and indoor fitness centers, all at limited capacity, thanks to the daily case rate averaging less than 10 per 100,000 residents for 2 weeks. The improving numbers came on a day Los Angeles County marked the anniversary of its first public health order issued in response to the virus. The order prohibited public gatherings and shuttered businesses that involved close interactions of people, including restaurants and bars. 3 days later, the county issued its formal Safer at Home order requiring people to remain at home unless they were working at an essential business or were obtaining essential service. Related, Orange, San Bernardino counties reopened more businesses under red tier. Orange County has entered the less restrictive red tier in the state's reopening framework, allowing for bigger crowds in retail stores and the reopening of museums, movie theaters and indoor dining at restaurants. City News Service contributed to this report.
shot a 1-year-old infant in the head while pursuing somebody. It's, you know, my connection took a crap now. Once I get a signal again, I'll have it pull up. Road closed half a mile when flashing. Expect 20-minute delay. Double grain hoppers. He's got it up pretty fast. Probably empty. About 10 miles to go, roughly. Oh yeah, he's definitely gaining on me. Alright, way station 2 miles ahead. Non-driveway station, so if it's open, I have to go in no matter what. This one's usually pretty easy to deal with, though, but they might make me go in to do permits like they always do, or like Wyoming always likes to do. Looks like it might be open because I can see a truck over there looking like he might be turning into it. Yeah. Yeah, looks like it's open. Unless she's just going there to park, I don't know. Yeah, it's open. I see the green sign. By the green open thing. Ah, 42-degree weather here. Yellow light, yeah, I think that usually means park and bring paperwork in. Yep. Roll down passenger window. Paperwork in. Getting a little on the chilly side here. change to on duty for DOT inspection. Get my hoodie on because it's a little chilly out there. Take bills and permits with me. Oh boy. That westbound truck that scaled in right after me. Oh, come on. I thought I had that changed. What the hell? Apparently he doesn't know how to read. He got a yellow sign. I didn't see it, but the other guy who just left, he saw that it was a yellow
You have
sign.
0 hours and 16 minutes of remaining drive time.
Sure, he's coming in. Anyway, the other guy just takes right off. Acts like he has no idea that he's supposed to park, even though the sign there said where the yellow light was said park and bring in paperwork. Very commonly done here in Wyoming at all the ports of entry. Alright, so my exit's coming up very soon here. Hopefully you'll find a place to park. If not, just keep working my way toward not Evanston, but toward Little America, and then just, if I have to, find a turnout or something to park in.
You have 0 hours and 14 minutes of remaining drive time.
I never do that. I can see. I have my volume, I have my display turned up, so right after this curve is the exit. Get off here, make a left, cross over to the other side. On the left side of the road will be a Chevron station that supposedly has truck parking. So look like it on the satellite. See a tanker up there. Is he parked on the on-ramp or? I think he's parked on the on-ramp. Oh, he's got his hood up. Hood open. It's guy's turning from the other ramp, so should be able to get across before him. Come on. You gonna go around me or not? Came up pretty fast. right there. Can't tell really where I see a couple of drop trailers from what I can tell. There. I don't know. I don't really know that I want to park on that. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not parking on that when it's like that. Screw that. Yeah, I'm not taking any chances with that. Well, unless I can park here on the shoulder here, but right there, and not against staying in the Best Western. I gotta get turned back around though if I can. I don't think I'm gonna have a good way to get turned around though. Truck just left. Parking for chain removal only. Damn it. Alright. Just get where I can and then shut down somewhere, wherever I can. say it's like 40 miles or so to Little America. Sounds about right. Yeah, I've done 105 loaded, so yeah, it should be just over 40 miles to go to Little America, but that'd be like half an hour of PCing. Something pretty close by here. I can just probably could have just I ain't been able to put it right there. This the surface looks firm enough too. Dry and firm, whatever. It's parking next to the highway. That was another spot I probably could have stopped in. Parked there, but not blocked right now. Man, I could have parked there. I was concerned about going in there and blocking access to that driveway though. have to stop really soon here, though. What's this? Is this a road or turnout? I'm gonna put it in here. Shut it down here. Alright, so not the ideal place to stop, but at least I'm more than 12 feet away from the I must have heated the brakes up pretty good there trying to get stopped into here. I was also trying to avoid affecting the trucks that were coming up behind me, but alright, so I should have about 30 some odd miles to go to Little America. Actually, right about 40, it looks like. Disneyland theme park set to reopen on April something. Let's look at how far we are from Little America on the map. Should be 40. Come on. I got a weak 4G signal, so I can deal with it. Yeah, 39 miles. And then from here to my customer in Chicago. Definitely not the best place to be shutting down. No, weak connection too. All right, 1296. So yeah, a couple of 650 mile shifts, definitely doable. As I say, I'll have to deal with it and call it a day here. So, all right. So I will. Unless DOT or Wyoming Highway Patrol or whatever comes up and tells me I can't be parked here, like, okay, no problem. Said I ran out of clock, so I tried to park over there at that Chevron, but I didn't like that lot. I was afraid I would get stuck in it, so yeah. So it is what it is. So I'll deal with this place for now, and then get rolling in the morning. It's just after 6 o'clock, so be rolling 4 in the morning tomorrow. And actually, I gotta work. I gotta figure out my ETA. Actually, it should be very easy. 1,200 miles is 20 hours, and then add in 100 more. We'll just say a couple more hours. So that's 22 hours. Add in a 10-hour break. That's 32. Plus, it's 1,900. We'll say 2,000, so 4,200. So minus the 24. Oh wait, I have to do a 10-hour break too. But we'll say I'll be rolling a little after 4 a.m. We'll say as late as 5, or we'll say 6 a.m. Chicago time when I start rolling. So I'd be 38. Subtract 24. That would be 1,400 on Friday. Alright, so actually not bad. So I'll let them know, best case scenario, I can possibly be there as early as 1,400 or 1,500 on Friday. Alright, so I'll take care of that afterwards. I'm going to go ahead and end this now. And I will, I'm not sure what I'll have going on next. I don't know if I'll live stream, or maybe after I don't know, maybe the second half of tomorrow or something. And then hopefully I have something more footage for you guys coming soon. Alright, thanks for watching. You guys have a good night.